All right, we are live. Let me get this out here. There we go. Okay. Check, 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 check. What's going on, everybody? We got the fam in here. We just raced home. Sorry, I was late. Uh, we came from a late birthday party for this lady right here. So, oh, loud and clear, very cool. Um, just had some food and craziness, and we are here now.
I feel like you're cutting off your head.
Cutting off my
There you
head.
go.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Hey everyone, let's go to Texas. All right. Oh, Dennis,
Oh,
happy birthday,
Dennis.
Kara. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Yep. We're excuse me. Happy birthday, Mrs. HighMileageHelper. Appreciate it. Yeah, so just wanted to hop on here. I mean, usually we go crazy talking about food and everything. But oh, Christopher, I'm gonna turn on the fan. I'm about to stroke out in here. Bingo. Um. Oh, TJ.
Mine was actually
So
on
her,
Thursday.
yeah, her birthday was on the 12th on Thursday. So we just got an opportunity to have some dinner slash birthday meal for her after church. So uh, funding. Okay. All right. Love you. Funding's in. I had to wait 5.5 hours in Tuna, Iowa to get checked in on Friday. For as long as you've had to wait. Oh, it's a sore subject. It's been longest I've waited was 3.5 hours, close to that. I think. Um, I was not happy, as you might be able to imagine. That was not cool, not cool at all. Oh, there's Mr. Ryder, Miss Bella there, just kind of snuggling up there. Yeah, we also had some family visiting. Kara's sister and friend. They were able to go on vacation, and the third friend actually, I guess, got COVID, and so she couldn't go. That kind of messed up all their plans. So they actually came here from Ohio and stayed in the bed behind me and in the couch because the air mattress popped apparently. So not good, not good for that. But um, yeah, just had a full weekend, and it's been pretty wild. Hello, Daniel, and happy birthday to Kara. Thanks, Tim. Dan, to finish my story, collecting parts for my future. To finish my story. Oh, Dennis, don't stroke out on your wife's birthday. Oh man, Michael, I'll just start off. I'm crushing an orange cream shake. Oh my, I'm crushing an orange cream. You're not crushing on orange cream shake from Arby's while sitting in the pilot in Florence. After a drop, Michael, I think you may be the smartest guy in here at this point. That sounds like the best plan ever. Oh man, I am all out of orange cream as well. So it's a tough life to live here. Ryder may have it worse than us, but I don't know. Oh man, Dennis finished my first trip almost without incident. Oh man, I won't spill the beans here, Dennis. Everybody in the chat here, Dennis contacted me after his first drop, dropping off a trailer, and he made a small rookie mistake, which I've made multiple times. So no hate. I completely understand. If you haven't done one of these, rookie things, it's just a matter of time. Oh man, with the paws are back there. Yes, yes. Ryder looks like he's. I mean, he's staring at the door, but he looked. He just looked like he was like majestically. You know. Oh my. Rub a dub dub. Go up a little bit and see the first part of it. So we're collecting. Dan, I'm not sure to finish my story collecting parts from my. Dan, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I might have missed something. Oh! I did miss that, Dan. A little something funny. I was driving down the road, traffic jam, and I found a stinger alongside the road. I picked it up. Now I can say I'm starting to collect parts. Okay. Oh man. Hang on, pause. I saw a Real King and cut across 3 lanes to go hunt for some orange cream soda. No luck. Oh my word, Michael. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Oh man, tragic. Oh, come to Lafayette. I'll get you the hookup. I buy them out just about every time, but let's see here. Station up photo B day 2. Oh my word. Yeah, so Cares was on Thursday on the 12th. So we're still celebrating. But yeah. Jason, hello. Waiting my 34 of the Walker's Lounge. Gotcha, Jason. Thanks for hopping in here with us. He's waiting for mom to bring a snack. Oh. Sitting in Rock Springs, Wyoming, delivering in the morning. Okay, very good. Very good. How is the weather out in Wyoming right now? What is going on out there? Dennis has to do with needing a battery box and strap. Yeah, I've done that. I've driven away. I've driven back. There's been other times where I've just left it. Just, farewell. Maybe call the dealership and try to have them hold it for you. But somehow, some way, that usually I would assume those batteries just kind of disappear, Stinks. That stinks. I'll give you next time I pass through. Gotcha, Michael. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome. Todd, so what is the down low on your truck? Yes. So I've shared a little bit here or there about it. Let me catch up real quick, and I will spill the beans here about the truck and everything that's happened. We're on the way home from a 6-hour parts run for a pinion seal. Oh my word. And I took my wife out to dinner. Holland Paws. Very good. Very good. It's kind of warm and kind of smoky from the wildfires. Oh my word. Hope all is going well. Yeah, Steve. About to share in a little bit here. Things are looking a little bit better than they have been. So, did you truck fix up T-Way? Okay, yeah. So, this is just kind of a lot kind of goes into this. I just wanted to make sure I start at the beginning. Well, I don't know who all has heard about what, but so I've had some crazy vibrations coming to a stop. More, it happens more when I'm at speed or when things are already hot. When I first start the day driving, it's not that bad. But throughout the day, it gets worse and worse. And it gets worse at higher speeds throughout the day as well. So it's been a severe problem trying to drive a dump trailer and potentially trying to get a load on one of the board, well, on Synergy's board, to actually be hauling campers again. And so I I took it. Well, let me. I called 5 or 6 places. One person said yes. So that was this last Monday. I was going to arrive there at 8 or 9. They called me before that and said, "Oh, sorry, we can't get you in. How about Tuesday, tomorrow?" What am I going to say? No, like, no, that doesn't work for me. You have to get me in. Like, you're in charge here. I'm not. So, so I'm like, okay, sure, fine. I'm desperate. You're killing me, but sure. So Tuesday, they call me again and say, nope. Wednesday, okay, sure. Again, they ask me, and I'm like, just tell me to go, jump off a cliff. I mean, that's what you're basically telling me to do. Like, we're too busy for you. We don't care. So I show up Wednesday, and I was, I'm thinking surely Wednesday this is gonna be done. So I show up there at 8 o'clock, get there, and 45 minutes rolls by. They pull my truck around the lot. I'm thinking finally we're gonna get some answers. We're gonna figure this out. What's going on here? And so the manager goes from the office into the uh, bay area, and I can hear him because it's echoing and it's loud. The manager, apparently he's the only mechanic available that's there on the premises. So he says, "Hey, what do you want to do? I want to make your life easier today." Since he's apparently the only dude even there. And so the guy says, "Well, I'll work on this, I'll work on that, I'll work on those, da 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 da." My truck is not in that list. So the manager comes back inside. He comes to me and says, "Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. I'll tell you the bad news first. We can't take care of your truck because we don't have jacks big enough to support your truck that weighs 16,000 pounds. But the good news is we can give a recommendation to who can do it for you. Sorry, we've kind of wasted your time." So you've now essentially wasted 3 days. You've lied to my face because I know my truck doesn't weigh 16,000 pounds. It's under 10, even with a bunch of diesel in both tanks. You must think I'm an absolute idiot. I don't know what else to really come to. Um, you've got to think that I'm just that big of an idiot to just take that, to just think that's okay, whatever. So I I'm just in shock. I'm just absolutely in shock. And here's the recommendation for you. Sorry, we kind of wasted your time. The the cowardice was just reeking, and I'm sitting here going, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. No, no. Oh my word. So you just lied to my face on several different things. I know you have jacks big enough to lift my truck up because I have big enough jacks to lift my truck up and the stands to do it. Complete bogus. ridiculous. Um, and you didn't even fully own that you just absolutely threw me under the bus and wasted all of my time. The kind of is what you know just about pushed me over the edge. So I take my key back. He gives me the recommendation of who to go to, and it's a place that I've done business with in the past that I'm not impressed with, but maybe they're even available and they could even attempt the job. So I walk out of there. Didn't really say much at all. I was just in absolute shock. The disrespect that I felt from all that. Like you are I don't know how you throw somebody underneath the bus or underneath a camper better than what they just did. But they did top notch work. So I ended up I left. I went to the Walmart parking lot across the street and I called that recommendation. And they said, "Oh, sorry, we can't do that at all. You can't work on a drive shaft." No, 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 no. Very few people do that these days. Yeah, sorry about that. Mumble, 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 mumble. You have any recommendations at who could besides the dealership, which that's not going to happen? No, no recommendations. No. Okay, well, thanks for your time. Bye. um, and then what's almost? I mean, I was not in the right mental space to do it. But what's even more ridiculous and hilarious is I got 2 text messages asking for a survey for the quality of work that they did. Do you really want me to give you my opinion of what you guys kind of do? You lied to my face after hearing exactly what was going down in the back, and you wasted 3 days, which if they truly couldn't have worked on it, I understand. If they really didn't have the jacks, I walked through past the bays to get to my truck. They have the jacks to do it. They have everything. Um, if yeah. So that was fairly incredible. Um, but they asked for surveys, the 2 different times, 2 text messages. Like, you don't want, of all the people to send a survey to, I'm not the guy right now. I got to tell you, I'm about to, yeah. You don't want me to tell you what I think about the work you did or didn't do for me. So, anyways, I'm sitting in the parking lot, just absolutely. It's 8:45. It's like 8:50 now. I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm like, dude, these people telling me to go buy a new truck. Evidently, they're right because apparently nobody is available to work on a truck. As soon as you have your first problem with a truck nowadays, you're just going to have to send that thing off the cliff and buy a new one. Evidently, I was at my wit's end, dude. I'm ready to just storm the castle and set everything on fire. Oh my word. So anyways, not being too dramatic here, but yeah, I am. I scrolled through Google, diesel mechanic. 500 names come down. I've called half of them. Called a few more. And the last one I called, I'll even shout out their name. Just being real with you guys. It was Dowell Automotive Repair, I believe. Dowell Automotive Repair, whatever, in Shadeland, Indiana. It's a little nothing It's not a city, it's not a township, it's a little dot on the map, if it's even on the map, next to Lafayette. It's like southwest of Lafayette or just south of Lafayette, whatever. And I'm like, well, I'll try anything at this point. Anybody with a lift that can supposedly lift up my truck that's 16,000 pounds, whatever. Uh, so I called, said, "Hey, here's the situation. I'm just um their address is a typo. It's really shady land." uh, so I man, the AC is all of a sudden gone. There we go. Um, so I called and I explained the situation. Here, this is just what happened to me. I've had multiple shops tell me, "I'll get to you next month. I'll get to you next week." We don't even do that. I've had people say we can't help you at all. Besides um, this place, I went to Amco Transmission and Repair or something. Amco Transmission and whatever are the people who absolutely threw me under the bus and kind of wasted my time. So I told this to the last guy. He could probably tell I'm just like desperately clinging on for any type of help. And so he's like, "Well, we can't get you in till Tuesday, as in 2 days, like this next Tuesday." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'll, I just want to make sure you can actually get me in, and you can work on a Ram 3500. Like, apparently that's a big deal." Um, so he says, "Hold on, let me talk to my manager real quick." And I'm thinking, "Oh, great. He's going to go eat a donut, come back and tell me to go jump off, whatever." So he comes back and says, "Yep, talk to manager, bring it in Friday, and we will get you taken care of. Sorry to hear that's, been your experience. Bring it Friday morning, 8 a.m. We'll get you in." "Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll bring the donuts and ice cream and anything you." I'm just like, "Thank you so much. Oh my word." But I'm still in the back of my I'm in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, dude, there's no way this is gonna be a wash. Somehow, this is they're not gonna be able to work on gray Dodges. That's their beef. It's gonna be. Um. So yeah. Um. So anyway, so I show up at 8 a.m. Friday. I have no ride to leave, so I'm just sitting there in their bay because their lobby is closed. So I'm just sitting there watching all the bay. I'm just watching all the mechanics work. I'm kind of interested to see what they're doing, and I'm just trying to, I'm just kind of people watching. But especially when it comes to working on cars and trucks and stuff, I'm like really like curious, trying to see like what they're doing and how they're doing stuff, and see if I can, just watch. But so basically, uh, the guy who's going to work on my truck comes over and says, "Hey, just wanted to see what's going on." So I told him everything that was going on with the truck, everything I've already done, parts that I've already replaced, the fluid, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, issues. And so this dude was super super chill, super understanding, and listened to me. Didn't just go, "Uh-huh, you're an idiot, you have no idea what you're doing. I know everything, so just shut up and leave me alone. Let me go work because you don't know anything." That was not how he was. He was just super understanding, listened to everything, asked questions, spoke to me like I'm a human being, and went back and forth multiple times as he figured stuff out. "Hey, this is wrong. Hey, I'm noticing this," and checking things. We thought it was going to be. This is a really long way of answering the question. Uh, what happened with the truck? But basically, um, I thought it was going to be the rear U joint as well as the pinion gear going into the diff. And so that was my big concern, because if that's wrong, then we might be replacing my gears at that point, replacing the diff, all the gearing in there. And so that's what I was expecting. And so he got the drive shaft off, and he's like, "Well, listen, I checked um your pinion gear going into the diff. You have no slop. It's just where it's supposed to be." And that's perfectly fine. That's good news. I showed him a picture of from my Instagram of the diff, and he's like, "Yeah, it is foamy in there from the fluid, but that's the fluid breakdown. I can't remember the word, the actual big spinny thing. I don't know. That looks fine. You look good. It's all good. But guaranteed, your universal joints are bad." And I'm like, "That's weird because I just replaced those like a year ago." And he's like, "Did you ever grease them?" And I said, "No, they're not greasable. Or at least that's what I was told." And he said, "No, they were greasable U joints. So you never grease the greasable U joints." I said, "If I had known, I would have. But because the previous shop who did those U joints told me they were greaseless." No, what's the word? Zerk fitting. No Zerk fitting. That's what I was told. I was told they were greaseless, so no Zerk fitting. So it's a tight enough, area to begin with on the drive shaft in there. I didn't think to look, and I didn't just happen to see it, just rolling underneath the truck or anything. So he's like, "Yeah, you didn't grease those at all, and they're greasable. So yeah, those are toast, all three of them. But the worst one is the back one." I'm like, "Of course." So we were going to go with Spicer greaseless. That was going to be like a Monday or Tuesday job, and I just said, "Listen, I've got to get back on the road. I got dumpsters to move. I got other things I got to be doing. Can we get some greasable ones? And at least now I know I should be greasing them, because before I had no idea." I'm capable of greasing Zerk fittings if I know they need to be greased. It's just crazy. So he's like, "Okay, sure, we can do that. It will be cheaper to have those rather than doing the Spicer, top brand greaseless U joints that just last for forever, or people say so." And so they put all three of them in. They also replaced my carrier bearing, which also got replaced last time. But because there was so much wear from my drive shaft bouncing way out of whack, that carrier bearing had some damage. So to preventatively take care of that, all three U joints, carrier bearing, and in 4 hours at noon when they broke for lunch, I was driving away in my truck with no bouncing, no vibration, no resistance, just hammering it. No issues. So that was awesome. The price was even reasonable, I thought. Parts was close to $400. That carrier bearing was over $200. The labor was $200 even. So it was about 600 and some change with tax and everything else, between all the U joints, the carrier bearing, and the labor, and everything else. So in 4 hours, I was out of there with a truck. I had people that I talked to there. Even the front lady, the office lady, was just so incredibly nice and just so sweet. Everybody listened to me where they were understanding. They treated me like a human being, which is just pretty rare at this point. And it was the best experience I've ever had. I was completely put at peace talking with the mechanic like 6 times. He came back and forth, and we just chatted every time, talking through things, trying to figure things out, how we wanted to proceed. And seriously, I literally, this has been such an ordeal, and I've had issues for so long. First with my fuel pump, I'm sorry, my fuel pump regulator, which that'll be 2 videos coming in the near future. I've already made them. They just have to be edited. I had severe issues with my CP3 pump regulator, not the pump itself, but the regulator, that I had major issues that I would not feel safe going across country or even across town. And then this with my drive shaft issues. So actually, everything all together was those 2 major things under $1,000. I did the regulator, and I made a how-to video for people if that ever comes across your truck. Um, and then the U joints and carrier bearings. So under a grand, 2 major problems that have been very dangerous and concerning and stopping me from doing anything with my truck are now fixed. But honestly, I was seriously praying, and maybe it might seem silly to be praying over a truck, but literally, I was praying to God, please help me, because I have no idea what's going on. This is insane. I keep having people roadblock me and lie to my face and throw me overboard. Just ridiculous stuff. And this is crazy. This is madness. Like, this is just some of the dumbest stuff. Um, I'm thinking, what in the world? And it was just interesting. I had to go through all of those people and find out and have terrible experiences or to be thrown overboard to get to the one shop nearby that I know of, at least, that literally my mental, emotional, everything needs for myself, dealing with the mechanic, knowing that they're actually doing what, telling me the truth and talking me through with everything. And, I'm not left in the dark, and my anxiety just, gets brought down from just being able to communicate and all that. And then the actual work itself being done, I'm just like, man, I'm so relieved and thankful. But literally, God answered my direct prayer on both of those things. Just obviously the work getting done correctly, but finding the right shop for me. And now, for the longest time, this is going to be a future video as well. I haven't even recorded it yet, but talking about being able to find a shop or a person or whoever that you can depend on. They're reliable. They're going to tell you the truth. Maybe even before you start. And obviously, if somebody backs out on you at some point, you got to find a new one down the road. But being able to find and know a reliable mechanic before you get into this industry as much as possible, that would just be huge. I think that's just so very, very important. So I just, this whole situation, I had to go through all these issues and these, walls just being put up right in front of my face to get to not only getting my problem fixed, but having the peace of mind, having just the everything. Oh my word. Just everything came together. And my specific prayer, everything just came together. And I'm so grateful for it. I told the lady when I left, I said, she said $630. And I said, here you go, take my money. I am so grateful for you guys. I can't even tell you the issues I've gone through. And she's like leaning back, going like, what's happened to you? Like, what's going on? You're sounding kind of crazy. And I'm just telling them, like, seriously, man, I've just had such a horrible time, and it's been such a discouragement. And this is just one area I've had a lot of discouragement in recently. And ma'am, your guys here, you're your mechanic, you yourself, everybody I've talked with have been over backwards for me, and it's been such a help, such a blessing to me. I'm going to shout your name from the rooftops. I'm telling everybody about you. I'm coming back myself. I'm so grateful for you. I found who I'm going to come back to on parts that I can't do myself. I'm so grateful for you. Just thank you so much. And she's looking at me like, this is just how we operate. I mean, this is just how we do things. This is business as usual for us. And I'm just like, man, I'm giving everybody a hug. I'm bringing donuts and orange juice tomorrow. I'm just so. Anyways, that's the story. Truck is fixed. 3 U joints and the carrier bearing for good measure. Um, it was the right price. Finding out my diff is good. Very reasonable people found the right place I'm going to go to in the future. Just so grateful for the whole experience. Being able to now look back and see, I went through all that headache to eventually have all my needs met and to have gone through this. And now I have peace of mind on the truck. I know where I'm going to again in the future. It's a no brainer now. I had to go through all those ridiculous situations uh, with different people to get to these people. They were just incredible, phenomenal. So I'm going to scroll up and try to catch up here. I know I've been rambling for a while, but let's see here. Does Synergy have backhaul option? Christopher, yes, but very rare. Not as many as other companies. I'm not gonna lie to you here. They don't have as many. Sometimes they've been having more. I would say that from 5 years ago till today, we're having, instead of 1 or 2, we're having 10 to 30 somewhere in there at any given time. Um, but it's not as much as other companies like Horizon, So, are you required to stop at way stations when deadheading? I've been just about cussed out at for going through a way station empty with my placards on. The guy stopped me all over the little microphone and was yelling at me, "Get out of here! You shouldn't be here!" Da 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 da. So, do what your company says. I tell him you have another candidate to fix it. Yeah, I guess. It was incredible. Good evening, everyone. Holland, USA, what's going on? Just shut down in Higginsville, Missouri. Dennis, I was 2 hours out when I realized, 2 hours is a little bit too far away from me. I left the battery behind. Going back would have meant another night on the road over hours. Yeah, no thanks. I don't have a sleeping bed in my truck yet, so a hotel and missing appointment at Dan's Hitch in the morning would have cost more than the battery. I'm with you on that. I ended up getting a 118-gallon tank. Yeah, let's go. 118. Nice. Very nice. And tonneau cover. Oh, yeah. And a battery. Gotcha. Yeah, 16K. Bro, I wasn't born yesterday. Come on now. Come on now. Richard. Hi, Daniel. Sucks about your truck. Wish Kara happy birthday. Will do, Richard. Appreciate that. Show him the cat ticket. Yeah. Well, I go through the waste station all the time with a dump trailer or just my truck in general. Sometimes at the local transfer station for my dumpster rental business, so I know exactly how much my truck is without 150 gallons of fuel and with. So, no, bro, craziness. 19 with 109 gallon, weighs 10,500. Mine's a little bit less because it's a 12, so it's a little bit less than that. But yeah, I'm under 10. It's that's ridiculous. Kind of wasted your time. Yeah, Dennis. Ways. I would have called them out, then give bad review on Google Maps. Yeah, I'm debating about actually still doing a review, but I don't want to give a review when I'm still emotionally charged from it, where I'm emotionally acting with my words and what I'm saying in front of people. So it may be a little while before I'm able to do a review, but I am going to do a review. Just not now. I'm not in the place to be able to share that with people on a Google review like that. So at least he didn't charge you. Yeah, Todd, if they had tried to charge me, I mean, I'll see you in court. I mean, I don't know. Like that would have been a whole other ball game. Funding, except has free certified scale, huh? Is a big truck parking area. Very cool. Free scale. Daniel, you're too nice. Happy birthday, Kara. Holland USA, appreciate that. I'm mad for you, bro. Michael, Lyle, I avoid shops like the plague. Nobody gives a crap anymore. Yet, seemingly, besides a few, there's a few diamonds in the rough. I'm telling you. Daniel, your facial expressions are priceless. Dear. Oh, Michael, don't have the jacks. A 2-ton bottle jack will lift one corner in the rear at a time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. 2004. If you're interested. On that note, Dennis, seriously though, I am thinking about getting a backup truck for the future. In the last couple of weeks, I've just been shooting the idea around, but having just a backup truck in case something happens to mine, or if I'm hooked up to a RV, an actual RV camper, um, and I leave my truck at my storage location or something, or maybe have somebody else instead of needing a buddy with a truck who can go haul stuff for me. What if I just need a buddy who can back up a trailer? That would be helpful if I already am supplying the truck that can actually do it. So um I don't know if I can go back to a 6.0, but it's better than no truck. But yeah, I I may or may not be in the market for a used older truck. Um, I guess it comes down to the price and figuring stuff out. But yeah, I do want to have a backup truck because if this happens when I actually had a whole bunch of rentals, what am I going to tell people? First time, people renting from my dumpsters. Sorry, I have one truck and I can't take care of you, and I throw them under the bus. I don't want to do that. So yeah, slow momentum. What's going on, sir? Stopping by. Hello, everyone. Yeah, man. Glad to hear. Redneck woman. Hello, KT. Keith is in here. Stop talking about him. Michael. Dennis, their address is a typo. It's really, yeah, oh yeah, I read that. Hello, KT, you're on the road. Sup, D? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Amco not good. Sorry about the troubles. Yeah. Yeah, Amco with like 3 A's or something. Amco transmission and total car care, something like that. That's why I was asking you if you were okay with Amco. Um, I used them once before, 5 years ago, for my Ford 6.0. They checked over the uh, drive shaft and everything, the transmission. I just wanted them to just look over everything. They got me in. They took care of me. They looked at everything. They told me, yeah, you got some life here. You'll have, this has been fairly done recently, so you're good there. They just gave me just their opinion. I just wanted to find out what they were really thinking about the my Ford 6.0 before it blew up. So that was the my own recommendation of going back there because they seemed to know what they were doing. And boy, oh boy, a lot can change in 5 years, or who's working that day apparently. It's like having Jiffy Lube change the oil in your diesel truck. Bad idea. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Um, put on the wrong filter, some ridiculous. Forget we forgot to put in the right oil or oil at all. Give Luke. Jim Price. Give Luke a call in Goshen. Okay. I'll write down. I'll just take a picture of that. If these new people don't work out, I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Then I will give him a call down the road. I'm just saving that real quick. Okay, got it. But I'm really hoping in Lafayette area I can be good with these people. So far so really good. Let's see. U joints aren't too bad, are they, Dennis? No. So, excuse me. Um, you just need a press I have a 50-ton press, um, which is kind of overkill, but I actually bent a 20-ton press way back when. So, uh, so I went with the 50. It was the right price. Harbor Freight. It was supposed to be like $1,200. I got it for like 750 or something. Um, and delivered to my door. Just ridiculous. It's hydraulic as well as air, which is the big thing I wanted. So that thing will last longer than I do for sure. But they're not bad. But to have them do it in 4 hours, find the problem, talk me through it, confirm that other things are not a problem, and just have them do it themselves. They'll be able to do it quicker than I ever could. So yeah, new joints aren't too bad. I could do them. It just might take me a little longer. Probably. When you Dennis. Oh. Trying to catch up, guys. Sorry. Um this what Okay, Dennis, the peace of mind of having that issue behind you is priceless. Oh my word. I could tell that it was eating your lunch on last week's live. Oh my. Yeah. A lot of things going on in my life, a lot of growth, a lot of dealing with past things. But this truck was definitely a thorn in the flesh, man. I'm telling you, it was pretty crippling. He did this. Tim, just watched 60 Minutes tonight. They are using self-driving semis. They are running in 3 states now, moving into more south and east states. Truck driving is going out the door soon. They can just holler at me. I'm going. Oh, okay. Lee, has it been slow for your company as well? Sorry, just logging on. No problem, Lee. So as of right now, we have no loads. Last week we had at one time I checked, we had over 140 or something. Um, it's pretty hit or miss at this point. Seems like, but over the weekend it's always going to be the worst on after a Friday. So Monday morning there may be a whole bunch that built up since Friday at 5 or whatever, and it'll be quite a bit more, I'm assuming. But things seem to be increasing overall, but it's still wildly fluctuating because there are just so many more newer drivers than before COVID and everything. Pastor Anthony, don't stop at way stations if I'm not loaded. Shaman, I realized I forgot my loop plate on the fifth wheel the other day, about 20 miles away. It just brought another down the road. A lesson learned for about $10. Gotcha. Yep. Been blessed with a brother who's a diesel mechanic. That's the right brother to have right there. Buy a newer RV truck. Since it's a 6.0, I'd rather sell it to someone that I don't know. Yeah, no. Oh man, that's funny. Never see him again. I'm kicking myself for taking the Indiana Turnpike. I knew better. Oh man. T-Way, we had a similar experience with a shop north of Elkhart with our F450. They didn't have a jack big enough to pick it up. I guess their jacks only pick up F350. Oh wow. Yeah, that's something special. Uh, Len, if you do another 6.0, make sure it's studded and bulletproof. Then it will last or get fair winds and falling C67. Yeah, so there's a guy, actually, Dennis and I talked about him um, more recently here, but there's a guy he's on YouTube. He's got a whole bunch of subscribers. He's a mechanic down in Georgia or Alabama or someplace. And his YouTube name is Power Stroke Help. Yeah, Power Stroke Help. And he owns powerstrokehelp.com. He almost exclusively works on obviously power strokes, but 6.0s. He barely will work with 6.4s because he's so fed up with them even more. But 6.0s, he apparently is in the business of doing the bulletproofing, doing the everything to get a 6.0 to where it is just topped out, to where it's just going to perform and last for a very long time. That's what he says. That's what customers say. Um, uh, yeah. So I actually started following him after my Ford blew up. And he was, the very first video I watched, he was saying, yeah, 6.0s can be absolute trash. Well, I think he used other words. It's absolute trash, or it could be incredible, an incredible truck that lasts for a very, very long time. If you do these certain things, because they rushed the engine in China or Japan or wherever, and lots of issues. But if you do these few things here, which costs lots of money, you could have a brand new truck that lasts for quite a while. So anyways, yeah, definitely studded and bulletproofed, all of those things. I guess if I did do a 6.0 that wasn't just dirt cheap, I would want to make sure that it's got all that stuff done to it, maybe even buy that one dude. But I'm not too crazy. Dennis, Power Stroke Help calls his process dealer proofed. Dealer proofed. Okay. No. Lyle, you're better off using a good vise and good hammer than a press. Press will collapse the ears on the yokes. I gotcha. If you use a press, use a hammer and keep the cups from hanging up. Yeah. I've seen somebody work on a U joint that was really stuck. In the past, they had to use a lot of heat. Brought out the torch to, I guess, melt the rubber seal or something or other that's there from originally. So that's pretty hardcore there. White Barn Farms, what's going on? Good evening, everyone from Central Ohio. Very cool, very cool. Dennis, mine's been bulletproofed and studded head gaskets and EGR deleted. I mean, I'm just saying, not being, maybe not running that one out on the road for RV transport, but having that as a backup for the dumpsters, just doing local stuff. I could see that happening. The thing is, my infatuation with the 6.0 2005 that I had was a Lariat truck. That trim package with the captain seats or whatever in front, there's nothing else like it out on the road. I'm telling you, Ford interior, just the best thing in the world. I got to tell you, Dodge doesn't know how to do anything with interior. Oh my word. Christopher, Power Stroke Specialties in Buford, Georgia. They did my 6.0 and it was great. I've since gone to a 6.7 F350. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Buford. Specialties. Dennis, Power Stroke Help call. Oh yeah, dealer approved. Go to Chillicothe Truck and look at their trucks. Okay. Dennis, Bulletproofed is a trademarked process by Bulletproof Diesel in Arizona. Okay, huh? Yeah, I've heard the word bulletproofed a bunch of times, but I never knew where it came from or if it came from, some specific thing. So that is good to know. Bulletproof Diesel, gotcha. Len, friend is looking at a 14 with 90,000 6.0. Oh wow, that is all the stuff done for 24,000. Wow, gotcha. At a 14, man, not too bad. Well, in this market especially, that's if it's had all that stuff done and it's only 24,000 with 90. I mean, that's low miles. So that is great. I can see it now. I just want a picture of you sitting in a Ford so that I can put it on Facebook. It would go viral. Oh wow. Oh. There would have to be a lot of explaining I would probably have to do. Yeah. Oh man. I love my Ford Lariat package 7.3. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The 7.3 the new 7.3s, they're gas only, right? Is that correct? I love my seat. I hate my seat. Or I have hated my seat. 2014 would be a 6.4. No. Oh, I think yeah, I think you're right. The 6.0, the last year was like I think it was 2003 to 2006, and then after that the 6.4. I think that's it, something like that. So yeah, it must be at least a 6.4. I have no idea when Ford went to 6.7, but yeah, that 6.0 is like '03 to '06 or maybe 7, maybe 8, but I think it was '06. Just after a few years, they found out real quick, this isn't working out well. Also, to work on a 6.0, you can't do any. I mean, it's so challenging just looking into the engine bay. There's no room to work. There's nothing. You got to take every little piece off to get to anything down further below. Um, because I had my truck looked at and I looked at it myself and I didn't know what I was doing 5 years ago. But oh my word. uh, didn't Ford go to 6.7 in 13? Oh, okay. I have no idea about the 6.7 came out in 11. Oh, okay. 2008 F450 with 6.4. We've been told that there is not a bulletproof kit for a 6.4. Yeah, T-Weight, the Power Stroke Help guy, um, because of turbo issues and a few other things that are slightly different problems than the 6.0, he basically refuses to work on them, um, which is a really bad sign. My understanding, but yeah, that is rough. No bulletproof or dealer proof or whatever you want to say to where it's actually going to be at a much higher quality or something. I know that the 2015 is 6.4. I think that was the change year. Not sure though. Gotcha, Dennis. Gotcha. Model year 8 to 10 or 6.4, 11 on our 6.7. Okay. Okay, reset. What's going on, sir? Glad to have you here, reset. Mr. Fair wins. Stick with the Cummins. Well, I'm telling you, the only trucks I can find on the Facebook Marketplace are Fords. I can't find anything, a 3/4 ton or bigger in my area, 100-mile radius or whatever. I can't find anything um, other than Fords, which also says something, but I don't know. Nature Nut Photos, would y'all say a prayer for our 24-year-old son, Nathan? He's been in hospital since Wednesday night with COVID pneumonia. Oh, no. Doing better now, but was a rough few days. Absolutely, Nature Nut Photos. Nathan, let me write that down here. Nathan. COVID. Okay. Welcome to the party, Casey. Let's see. Reset. Daniel needs the streetwalker. Oh dear! Don't say anything. No. Power Stroke Express is called the 6 Ford a disposable engine. Oh my word! That's a scary. That's a scary name right there. Hey guys, gals, been on the bike all weekend. Very sunburnt. Oh dear. Casey, are you more sunburnt than I was from the driver get together? That's the real question. That was a painful experience. Tim Freeman, it is faster to pull the truck cab to work on. Oh my. There's sending prayers. Len, well, guess he told me wrong. 03 to 7, 8 to 10, then rest are 6/7s. Gotcha. Even worse than that? Oh my word. Oh, Casey. I don't know, have your wife like put the whole bottle of aloe vera on you or something. Dear. Oh. We have had our 6.4 deleted and studded. I run like a scolded dog. Oh man, I got you. I got you. Oh man. I keep getting notifications on the phone. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? By the way, if oh dear, Casey just sent me a picture. Oh dear, he is red, red, red. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh my. Um, I'll show it to everybody here if you want, but if not, he is white and he is red. And they go right up against each other. Oh man. What I was saying earlier, I don't know if you saw the video I just posted today, or published today, whatever. The Otani tires. So I'm fully expecting to get quite a bit um, more life out of those for the life of the trailer, or of those tires. Reset gave me the AOK, so I will share with you his sunburn, which is just incredible. That is a red man. That is a white and a red man right there. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, Lyle, thanks for being here, man. Have a good one. Be safe. Oh, man. So anyways, those tires, lasted decently for the PSI that I was running. Really happy with the overall performance of them, being highway tires, but still dealing with snow, rain, those kind of things. So I'm going to keep running them. I'm really happy. I'm probably going to buy a whole bunch and just stack them in my shed or something. But very, very pleased with those tires. So check them out. You can go to bestusedtires.com. That's where I get them. They're obviously new. They're not used. I don't think they're well known, so I don't think they're at very many tire shops yet. But part of the reason I'm going to be stocking up is because their prices continue to go up as they're more well known, and they get their credibility and all that. So I want to stock up and save some money, save some money. So that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. Casey, I'm headed to Funtown in Claiborne, Texas. Let's see. Feel the burn. Oh, ouch, ouch. Oh dear. Richard Turner. That is a good time on a bike. Oh man. Casey, are you wearing a white tank top? Tragic, tragic. When we had our 6.4 studded, they did not lift the cab. Way too much work to do it that way, huh? Okay, never been to Funtown, Anthony. Gotcha. Oh man, we're finally caught up. Finally caught up with everybody. Oh man, we're a little over an hour, hour and 5 minutes just now. But yeah, just wanted to catch everybody up. What's going on? Usually we talk about food and mess around and all that, but um, yeah, got the truck back put together. Found my mechanic I'm going to go to for all the stuff I can't do myself, which still is a lot bigger things. So very happy with that. Didn't quite enjoy the process to get to this point, going through a number of different people and having issues, but boy, oh boy, just so grateful for how it turned out. Getting everything replaced at a reasonable price with great, fantastic people. So that is going to be a video coming up here, kind of talking about that. Finding a mechanic, and maybe you already do, but maybe newer people who are getting into the industry haven't even thought, oh yeah, I will need a mechanic. Well, if you're going to go to a mechanic, I would encourage you to preemptively go get your truck checked out before you start into this business. Make sure you got your ducks in a row, and know who you're going to go to when things go south, when things go bad, at least. So that's just kind of a thought there. But we will kind of start shutting things down here in a little bit. I'm going to pray for Nathan, and we will boogie on out of here. Hopefully, you guys are safe wherever you're at in the country. I am hoping, I said this last week or 2 weeks ago, I really am hoping to get a load to get, start making some money that way rather than my dumpster rental business, and keep the party going. So that is the plan this week. So let's see. Reset. Are you sitting in front of the air conditioning? ATS Diesel Performance has some great YouTube videos. Yes, they do. I've watched several of theirs. More to follow on ATS, but I did put their ATS bigger exhaust manifold on with my turbo, so I'm a fan of ATS for sure. On upgrading Cummins 68 RFE transmissions with an Allison kit. Yes, I've watched those. I think I have a couple of those videos talking through the 68 versus making the ability to put on an Allison transmission on a Cummins and how it's able to bolt up and the things they tweak with it. But that would be pretty sick to have an Allison. So we'll see. We'll see. Reset. It was great, Richard. 300 miles each way with a full night of fun hanging out with our Washington chapter. Oh, cool. Cool. Howdy, Casey. Shawman saw your tire video today. What does a shop typically charge to install a set you carry in? So 4 tires. I didn't do all 6, just those 4 tires because I've got them on different rotations for mileage and all that. The life of the tire. It was like $103 for disposal, mounting, balancing the whole party. $103 for 4 tires. So take care, guys. Hey, Slow Momentum. Thanks for hopping in here, man. I've just been rambling, but yeah, glad to have you. Hey, Dennis. See you down the road. Hey, Redneck Woman. Thanks for hopping in. Yes, are available for a call tomorrow. Pastor Anthony, if you're talking to me, yes, I am. I do need to call like 3 people back who scheduled a phone call with me that I didn't get back with because I've been going through all this stuff recently. But yes, I'm available for a call tomorrow. I know we texted a little bit earlier today. I'm going to give you my buddy's phone number for that. Internet photos. Todd and I survived our first trip to California last week. Oh, the old California run, huh? I did like 3 or 4 of those and said, I'm good. I'm real good on that. So gotcha. Glad you survived. They said for your pain, fell asleep in the pool, got sunburnt on the top. Oh no, of my feet made tea time at 7 the next morning. Blame it on Budweiser. Oh dear. Dennis, see ya. Slow him safe. Stay safe. Just give a shout when you can. Will do. Will do, sir. Yeah, we're at an hour, 10 minutes. I'm gonna shut the party down. We got Ryder, who is absolutely just toasted back there. We got Bella, who's stinking, smelling Ryder's stinky butt behind him. Uh, um, Dennis, why do you refuse to take Canada loads? Um, Personal reasons. I'm just good. I'm not wanted in Canada or anything. I do have my passport. I just don't want to leave the U.S. I've left the U.S. I went to Canada for 45 minutes. We had dinner. We had a steak dinner. My dad, my brother, and I. We were doing a whole loop of a bunch of places when I was growing up, and we had a steak dinner. Oh, my grandma was there. Yeah, yeah. Had steak dinner and then came back across. None of us had passports, or at least my brother and I didn't. And the guy at the gate just said, if there's a national emergency, you're not going to be able to get back into the country. So we were like, okay, well, hopefully that doesn't happen during dinner. So we crossed, ate food, came back. But I don't want to deal with the fuel issues. I've heard a lot of issues from a couple people who had some rough encounters with the border patrol people being rude and just taking a lot of time. I'm sure that doesn't happen in the majority of the time. I don't want to mess with it. Um, that's an added headache. I don't plan on taking on. Just really selfish or whatever reasons. Personally, I just don't care. So, um, yeah. And as well as everything going on with COVID and everything, I'm not. Yeah, I've got opinions, and um, they probably don't want to hear them. So, um, is Ryder a golden and or Irish setter? So he is 100% golden retriever. Um, the mom. This was the third litter, and he was one of 11, which is kind of crazy. But he was the one when I could literally hold him in my hands a year and some change ago. He was the one that literally I held him up against my chest, and he burrowed himself underneath my beard and just curled up and started licking my beard. And so I was like, "You're the man for me, man. Come on down." So 8 weeks is when I picked him up, and he's just been a bundle of tongue and joy ever since. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the party down here. We'll go ahead and pray and close out the live stream, and catch you guys later. So, Nature Nut Photos asked for prayer for Nathan. I believe she said their oldest son, youngest son, a son who's had COVID and some pretty serious issues dealing with that, trying to get out of the slump with that. So we'll go ahead and pray for Nathan, and then we will get out of here. So we'll go ahead and pray. Father, we just thank you for this day. Thank you that we do have freedom in this country to worship you, to have our own beliefs and thoughts. And we just thank you that you do care about us. You love us. And we just want to lift up Nathan to you going through COVID and health issues with that. We just want to lift him up in prayer. The doctors and nurses taking care of him, making sure he's recovering. And we just want to lift them up as well for them to do their job, do it well, do it to the best of their ability. And everybody else who's going through these health issues with these things, we just want to lift them up as well. It's no small thing to deal with health issues that really do impact us. So we just want to ask for healing in these areas for Nathan and others going through this, for them to recover and to do well. So we just ask all these things in Christ's name we pray. Amen. All right. So I'll finish up the chat here, and then we will get out. Um, we had fun on the way back. Oh man, I was standing on a corner in uh, Cadillac Ranch. Huh. Okay, nature nut photos. Hmm. There's absolute. There is absolute power stroke. Just down the road from the Ford plant that specializes in only Fords only from 15 to 55, not 65. I checked. Huh. Okay, Steve, that's cool. That is very neat. Uh, Clay Como, Missouri. Huh. Ryder loves kisses. Yeah. Middle son. Oh man, I was so close. Middle son, 24. Gotcha. Nathan. My friends with gas and power stroke swear by them. Okay. Ellie, all right. Appreciate it, Daniel. Absolutely, Nature Nut photos. Um, Clomico near KC. Gotcha. All right. Well, we're gonna shut this down. I will let um, Steve respond for answering that question there, and then we will hop out of here. This week, I just got a call today. It was such a blessing. I had somebody request a dump trailer for the entire week. So that's going to be great. And then somebody else for the end of the week for my other one. So hopefully I can get a couple rentals in between now and then. But if not, timing wise, then I hope to take at least a day trip for a camper or maybe two. Who knows? But that would be pretty neat. Referring back to when you prefer bumper pulls over fifth wheels, I thought you were crazy. I now too prefer bumper pulls since I had a hard roll up cover, which keeps my stuff dry and secure. Sean, I'm telling you. Oh, maybe I missed. What did you say, Sean? Sean, you retracted the last message. Gotcha. Just put a roll up on my truck today. Yes. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for hopping in here. Appreciate you guys. Always enjoy it. Sometimes we're serious. Sometimes we're not so much talking about food and other silly things. But definitely, I just truly look forward to Sunday nights, chatting with you guys after church, after eating some food. Also, one thing I guess I'll mention. So I was telling you guys, trying to be accountable, with my eating food and trying to lose some weight and in this area. And so um, right now, I started off the highest I know that I ever was I was 390, which is insane. I was 390. Right now, I'm at 358. So we're making some moves in the last three and some change weeks. It's really easy to lose a lot of weight when you aren't keeping the same amount of ridiculous calories, intaking. So this is not just a diet just to cut weight and then gain it back over time slowly. I'm really trying to this for this to be a lifestyle. So this is something I'm trying to do. Intermittent fasting. It seems to work really well for me. Just the mental clarity and just really just trying to drink as much water as I can. Besides a short little window where I eat food and trying to portion control as well. So, anyways, just trying to give a little update on that as well. Don't know if you care. Don't know if you want to do it with me. Give an update in here every week how things go. But that's what I'm working on. Trying to make this happen for me, for my health, for my family. It's just got to happen. I can't be doing what I've been doing for a long time. I did not care. For a little while, I knew I should care, and then now I'm actually to the point where I do care, and I'm taking action. So, anyways, just wanted to share that with you. Um, Staying true to my word here as much as I can remember, and we will catch you later. Have a good one. Be safe wherever you're at in the country. If you have a load, that's awesome for you. I'm happy for you. Be safe on the road. I hope to get a load here soon. We shall see. So have a good one, guys. Stay safe. God bless.